Hello guys, now from this video onwards let's understand Docker Compose. So we will understand what it is and why we should use it. Then we will understand how we use it. Now guys, as of now in this video let's keep it really simple. And as of now let's just try to understand the concept. So Docker Compose, it is a tool to run multiple containers together. Now let's try to understand this with an example. Imagine we have this website. Now internally this website, it has, let's say, a separate UI app or front end app. Then this backend app which contains APIs, and the database for this backend app, let's say this is SQL Server DB. So basically here we have three containers. See, this is first container for this UI app, second container for this backend app, and third container for this SQL server. Now guys, to run our web app or to run our website, we have to run all these three containers. That is, we will build all these three containers separately, and then we have to run these three containers separately. So now you can guess, as the number of containers increases, we have more work to manage. So this is okay if we have 3 containers, but what if we have 10 containers? So building and running all these 10 containers individually or separately, it is definitely a difficult task. And so we have this Docker Compose. So with Docker Compose, instead of running all these containers separately, we can run all these containers together with a single command. So again, with Docker Compose, we can build and run all the containers which are part of our application with a single command. Now the question is how Docker Compose works, right? So basically we create Docker Compose YAML file, and in this YAML file first we build images of all the services which are part of our application. So for example, UI app, backend app, right? Then we define the instructions to run all the containers. Then we define port mappings. Then we can define environment variables. So basically everything needed to run our application is present in this YAML file, and using this YAML file we run a single command, and that single command runs our application. So again, we don't need to build and run individual containers separately. So that's it guys for this video. So intentionally I have kept this video simple.